Okay, now we're going to talk about truth values. If you haven't watched my video on what a statement is yet, please go back and watch that before you watch this video, so it will make this video make a little bit more sense. So in my last video, I explained what a statement is and the different parts of a statement: a conclusion and a hypothesis. Actually, in a statement, they're swapped, so it'll be a hypothesis then a conclusion. Okay. So in this video, we're going to talk about truth values of a statement. And truth values are a little bit different than truth in just regular language. So we're going to take a look. These are the statements that I used in my last video as examples. Okay. But we want to talk about the truth value of them. So truth value of a statement is it always true? Always true. So no matter what, is it always going to be hold true? So no matter what, if I practice my math skills, am I always going to do better in the course? And I'm going to say that's not always going to be true. Sometimes you're going to have a bad day, and you might have, or you might have that time where you go in to take a test and your mind just all of a sudden goes blank. So even though this sometimes is true, when you think about it language-wise, in math, this is going to have a truth value of false because it's not guaranteed to be true. Now, also with the second statement, if I drive too fast, then I will get a ticket. This isn't also is going to have a truth value of false because that doesn't always happen that way. I mean, eventually you're probably going to get a ticket, but since it's not always true, it's going to have a truth value of false. Now, something that will have a truth value of true is going to be like this. If I add 2 and 3 together, then I will get 5. But this next statement, this is going to have a truth value of true, or it's always going to be true. No matter what, if you add 2 and 3 together, you're always going to end up with 5. That's a mathematical rule. Unless you're doing incorrect math, which then wouldn't be actually adding them together, then yeah, you're always going to end up with 5. And you can add 3 and 2 together, you're still going to have 5. So this is going to have a truth value of true because no matter what, it's true. No matter what. Okay. Like I said, if you haven't watched my other last video on parts of a statement, then it's probably going to read this and say, why is everything if then? It's a roll with math. Have to do it that way. Okay, so let's go on to the next page. I'm going to write some statements and we're going to talk about what the truth values are of them. So we'll start with this. If I cut my hair, forgot a word, then it will be shorter. So let's think about that. When we cut our hair, is it every single time going to be shorter? Well, yes, even if you cut only one strand of hair, that one strand is now shorter, so your hair is shorter. It's only slightly shorter, but it's still shorter. So this is going to have a truth value of true. Okay, so let's do another statement. If I Okay, so if I eat all my dinner, then I will get dessert. Now, this may be a rule in your house. This is a rule in my house when we have dessert. So, like, it doesn't always happen. It sometimes happens, but sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes we ran out of ice cream. So, since it might be true one night, but it's not true all the time, it's not always, this is going to be false. False doesn't mean that it's false tonight. It means it's not always true. And I know that might be kind of confusing because I'm probably going to have some ice cream tonight and I'm going to eat all my dinner. And I know that I'm going to be allowed to have ice cream because I finished all my dinner. So tonight, it's going to be true. But because it's not true every single night, it actually has a truth value of false. Put a little pause in there because that's something you really have to wrap your head around. It's false if it's not always true. There's no sometimes that you put with truth values. It's either true or false. And if it's not always true, then it's going to be false. Okay, so I hope this clarified any possible misconceptions you might have had with truth values. I'm going to have a few more videos in the series going over related statements with statements, so please check up on those as well.